Alright, Shalom, Mike, and first and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Let us say Shalom to the elect that teach His word in all true faith and sincerity. Here today, I just want to get into a lesson how reincarnation and judgment go hand in hand, man. You know, because you got to look at dealing with the so-called white man, all these atrocities that these men have done to us, especially dealing with hardcore slavery, how you beat our ass, castrated us, ripped our women. Then when everything's said and done, this nigga died peacefully in his bed, surrounded by his family, man. Well, and now you gotta flip a coin, whether this man is gonna go to heaven or hell, man. He's coming back on the planet Earth, which them same devils is back here today to receive their judgment, man. The planet Earth is where the judgment play out. That's why you got nerves. You can feel shit, because this is the place of judgment. Matter of fact, let's get this real quick. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, and I'm gonna start at verse 15. It said, "That which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been." See? So even, the people, those spirits are reincarnated in different events, is reincarnated scenarios, man. It says, "And the Most High require that which is past." See? So the Lord requires that which is past, what you did in your past life, the Lord's gonna require that. Now you gotta suffer the consequences. It says, "And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, in the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there." See, so the under the sun, which is the planet Earth, is where the judgment play out. So you being reincarnated to receive your reward, pretty much, man. Especially dealing with the so-called white man, because one of the blots, this nigga don't like to talk about is slavery, man. And what he have done, all these atrocities he have done upon us, and that's one of the reasons why reincarnation is a big fear of these devils, because they understand that saying what goes around comes around. Was that scriptural, man? That's why the Lord, we just read, the Most High required that which is past. The Lord's not gonna forget that you gator bait. The Lord is not gonna forget nigger ball, man. Even though them people, they probably died, but guess what? They back here today now to that judgment is about to play out now, man. Now it's time for you to eat the fruits of your labors, man. This Job 4 in verse 7, it said, "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perish being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?" And pretty much this scripture is roundabout saying there's no reason why the Lord bring evil upon you for nothing, man. There's gonna be a reason why Yahweh Shema shall bring that evil upon you. That means you wasn't innocent. You wasn't righteous, man. Even when our Lord Yahweh, he had to pay for the sins of Adam and Sodom. And Solomon, man. It's like it's Solomon, man. So he was innocent in that life when he as Yahweh Shah, but he still had to pay for those sins as Adam and Solomon, man. But how much more the so-called white man? All these things this man have done, and we speak on these evils upon this man, but there's a reason why. Or the scripture tells you that give him no occasion to curse thee. You got all the reason in the world to get on the so-called white man. And this is the time where his judgment is about to come, man. It says, "Even as I have seen, they that apply iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same." See, so they was plowing and sowing back in, 16, 17, 1800s, and now this is what you got. You got America. You got these devils, they living off this old money, You see the so-called benefits of them beating our ass and putting us in hardcore bondage, you know. But now it's time for them to eat that fruit. Now that sour taste is in their mouth. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick because, you know, we're reproaching them because they are the ones that caused this you know, this evil upon us. They put hell upon us. Those children now today are being reproached from their forefathers because they are their forefathers. Matter of fact, before I get this in Ezekiel 18, let's get this in Sirach. I think Ecclesiastes 41. Bear with me. Yep, this is Ecclesiastes 41, and I start at verse 5. The children of sinners are abominable children. See? And why I'm saying the children of sinners? Because this is that last age. This is that generation where the Lord this is the time where they're gonna get them. The Lord's gonna get them now. Even though they was here before, but that wasn't a time when the Lord Yahweh Shimon was gonna bring that hammer down. This is the time. That's why the scriptures point out the children. You know, this generation right here. It says the children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversing in the dwelling of the ungodly. It said the inheritance of sinners' children shall perish. And what's the inheritance of sinners' children? America. And this beast system as you see now, man. That's the inheritance of sinners' children, because you're dealing with an inheritance. That's pretty much the results of all the labors of your forefathers, man. You know, you don't receive a inheritance just out the blue. No, your forefathers worked for it. They got to a certain point where they got this and they got that. Now you inheriting it. And that's what you see now with today's Americans, or really today's Edomites. Like I said, they got these old monies, they got these different villas. You know, house on the hill. Well, that's pretty much that's the inheritance of what they received when they were beating our ass. When they had these plantations, breeding farms out, you know, came up with these gangs. Like whoever came up with Gator Bait, them niggas, that nigga well off even to this day. Who came up with nigga ball, that nigga well off to this day, man. You know? So that's why I said, the inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. It said the children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. See? So we're reproaching today's Edomites from because of what the Edomites did back then, man. You know? Because they are those guys, man. Now they taste that sour taste is in their mouth now. You know? They complain of ungodly father, meaning what they saying that was my forefathers, or you know, I wish they never done that. But you the one that's you know what I mean? Pretty much benefiting off our ass whipping, man. You pretty much benefiting off our downfall. But you saying you hate that happened, but you still got the same bike that was stolen from me. You know? So that's why this nigga is being reproached now today, man. Because this is the time where Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to bring that judgment now, man. See, it was a time back then, I said, during them 1800s and those times, where this now put straight up hell upon us, man. This is the time. That's why he's being called out. That's why that taste is in his mouth. He ate something bad, and now he feeling the results of it now. You know? So this is Ezekiel 18 and 2. It said, what mean ye that ye use this proverb concerning the land of Israel, saying, the fathers have eaten sour grapes, and the children's teeth are set on edge. See? And that was pretty much, they say, well, the child might inherit the evils that the father have committed. But no, if you eat some sour, you gonna feel that. You're gonna get that. That's why I say the teeth are set on edge, meaning what? You're gonna get that sensation in your mouth, that sour sensation in your mouth. Your child ain't gonna experience that. You are. And matter of fact, because that's what the disciple was saying in St. John the 9th chapter, which we know that this man pretty much was born blind, so the works of the Lord can be made manifest. You know. But it's a point I want to get This St. John 9:1, and Yahweh passed by. He saw a man which was blind from his birth. See? So this man was born blind. It said, and his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin? This man or his parents, that he was born blind? See? So they were pretty much, they understand that there's a consequences for going off. Either you're gonna be born blind, you might be born with a certain, disability, or you might just, experience a horrific judgment, man. But the point is that they saying that did this man sin or his parents that he was born blind? So they thought that you eat the sour grapes, the children are gonna taste that sensation. But no, when you taste that, you eat that sour thing, you gonna experience that sour. So let's go back to Ezekiel 18. Ezekiel 18:2. It said, "What mean ye that ye use this proverb concerning the land of Israel, saying, the fathers have eaten sour grapes, and the children's teeth are set on edge? It said, As I live, said the Lord of power, ye shall not have occasion any more to use this proverb in Israel." See? Why? Because that's not the case. Whatever you do, you're gonna suffer the judgment. That's why these bankers here today, that's why they're gonna be the first fruits of slaves, man. Because they actually spearheaded that, that transatlantic slave trade. They actually funded it. These other nations dealing with they was all involved, like Ham, Ishmael, and he was building those ships. Well, guess what? Those ones they preserved today to receive that judgment. And how fitting that they suffer the same thing that we have suffered, man. But double, especially the so-called white man, because this nigga is the one that spearheaded our downfall, man. Anything to keep us down, this nigga was down, man. Back then with the Babylonians, that nigga was down. We was trying to, we were leaving out of Egypt, that nigga was down, man. Even all the way up today, that nigga is down, man. It said, "Behold, all souls are mine, as the soul of the Father, so also the soul of the Son is mine. The soul that sinneth, it shall die." See? So if the soul that sinneth, that's the one that's going to perish. That's why we just read in Job. Whoever perished being innocent. So if you was righteous, you didn't do nothing wrong, ain't no wrong gonna come to you. But if you went off. Now the Lord, He got all right to get at your ass, and that's why this is the beginning stages of the Lord getting at this devil. He's been reproached. We call him out on slavery and him pretty much wreaking havoc throughout the planet Earth. And they let you know this is the time where the Lord is going to spring in the action. This is the time where, those same Edomites that caused that all the, wreaking all that havoc, He's going to get judged now. Matter of fact, like I said, these different Edomites dealing on a plantation, they died peacefully. They was in their deathbed. Their family was comforting them. They was bequeathing certain, that they, passing down their inheritance. And they just died. And I said, you got to flip a coin. You thinking they went to heaven or hell now. No, now they back today for that judgment to come. And dealing with Yahweh by Shem outside and judgment, He always He bring it to light, man. The Lord, when He deals with judgment, the judgment it always be brought to light, man. Just back then, like dealing with the law, somebody commit adultery or anything worthy of death. What happens? You bring them out, in the midst of the people, and then you judge them, man. You stone them, you burn them, you hang them. But it happens always in the midst of the people. And that's what you see now. This man's being called out on all these things in the midst of the people. And guess what? When the destruction comes, it's going to actually be televised. It's going to be a global, everybody going to be watching throughout the world, man. So this is Ecclesiastes 16:11. It said, "And if there be one stiff neck among the people, it is marvel if he escape unpunished." Yeah, see? Why? Because he died peacefully. You think that now he just go to hell. You don't even know now. You just gotta hope that he went to hell because he did all this. No, man. He's gonna come back and receive that judgment. You know? It says, for mercy and wrath are with him. He is mighty to forgive and to pour out displeasure. As his mercy is great, so is his correction also. He judgeth a man according to his works. See? So this so-called white man, he's about to be judged according to his works. And so that lets you know he just gotta be totally done away with. That's why you got Obadiah 18 verse. This nigga is destroying earth. He's pretty much the opposite of life. You know? And that's what he have pushed throughout the planet Earth. So that's what he's gonna receive. Death. On all levels, starting with his kingdom. You know, and ultimately it's not gonna be no more Edomites left, man. You know? But the point is these devils are now being reincarnated to receive their judgment. That's why I say it's Marvel he escaped unpunished. Oh, he just escaped to the spirit realm? No, the Lord's gonna send him back to receive, you know, what's brought upon him, man. Matter of fact, let's get this 2nd Ezra 14. And it's like it's 2nd Ezra chapter 14:35. It says, for after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. See? So that's when the judgment is going to come, after death. That's when your life is going to be measured up, and then the Lord's going to write, okay, smite him with this, smite him with that. That's why you got, you know, you have certain people come out with certain ailments. You might have a baby coming out with missing limbs. Well, that was that judgment. That's when that judgment came, man. You know? Motherfucker might die of a horrific car accident. That's when that judgment came, man. You know, when you came back in the next life. And Esau, Edom, these niggas gonna be the next fruits of slave. You know? It says, and then shall the names of the righteous be manifest. See? Why? Because you're gonna actually witness when the Lord returns. You're gonna beam up the elect, man. That's how the names of the righteous gonna be manifest. That's why it says in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, how is he numbered among the children? So they let you know it was certain people that actually knew you, and the names of the righteous were manifest. You was part of the righteous. It said, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. See? And how is that going to happen when you, like I said, you suffer these horrific judgments, man? Just like I think it was when that tower fell. And the Lord, like, you think these was more sinners than you? You know that they was revealed to be sinners. You know they was revealed to be of the ungodly. That's why the tower fell. You know, that's how those words was declared, man. Same thing in this time. When them chains slap on these devils, when they getting their ass beat, man. You know, that's the judgment that was set for them, man. And they ain't just like no fresh spirited Edomite. No, these are same niggas from back then, man. You know, so I'm gonna end off on this. This is the book of 1 Kings. 1 Kings chapter 21 and verse 29. Seest thou Ahab humble himself before me, because he and this is things of King Ahab when I think this was Elijah. He was pretty much getting on him, you know. So he pretty much repented, man. But this devil haven't repented, man. This nigga actually went hard when ain't no evil came upon him yet. Oh, it tells you that he was able to pretty much wreak havoc throughout the planet Earth. Or it tell you violence covering them as a chain. Therefore, violence covering them as a garment. Therefore, pride covered them as a chain. They bound by pride because they feel like don't nothing happen. They feel like there's no repercussions of their actions, man. You know, he was able to put hell on us in hardcore slavery. Motherfucker died, you know, on his deathbed, you know. Motherfucker did all this and was no repercussions. They actually went harder then. You know, or that's why I say is the heart is fully set in them to do evil because they feel like there's no repercussions. Not knowing this is the time where the Lord's he's calling you out, and he's you know, about to spring into action, man. But this talking about Ahab when he repented, you know. So it says, see thou Ahab humble himself before me, because he humbled himself before me, I will not bring the evil in his days. See, Lord said he's not going to bring the evil in his days. It says, but in his son's days will I bring the evil upon his house. See? So how much more evil that's going to happen to Esau, him not repenting, man. And that lets you know you don't escape, man. Yeah, how about some outside gonna get you one way or other? Either you stub your toe, that's the Lord getting you back, man. I said that's why you got nerves, pain receptors. You can feel shit. You know, that's the Lord letting you know that this is the place of judgment, man. And these same devils that put their hell upon us back then, they're reincarnated now for that evil to come upon them, man. So yeah, argument. I just hope it will edify. I want to give all praise and glory to you. How about Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone, like the sea, Shalom to the elect. Let's teach his word in all true faith and sincerity. DTA, Abba.